First place. Forged in Fire. Teleshow plot. Professional blacksmiths compete with each other in creating exact copies of legendary weapons from samurai swords to Scandinavian axes. At the end of each stage of the competition, a strict jury represented by expert gunsmiths tests recreated weapons in action, arranging a grandiose performance that is as close as possible to combat conditions. A participant whose product does not meet the technical and aesthetic requirements leaves the project. The winner receives a large cash prize of 10,000. The TV show Between a Hammer and a Hard Place is a clear demonstration of how real martial arts are born from raw metal. In addition, each issue of the program provides a detailed story about the history of a particular type of weapon. Presenters: Will Willis. Participants: Matthew Parkinson, Chris Ferrell, Ulim, David Goldberg, Peter Schwartzbert, Guy Harris, Jamie Landell, Mace Whittle, Craig Kamer, Salem Stroud, Scott Thomas, Ilya Ilksiv, Travis Wirtz, Jason Reddick, Burt Foster. Country: USA. Second place. Inside the Actors Studio. Plot of the teleshow. The show, which began as a seminar for students, has grown into a full-fledged television project. Young men and women come to the acting studio intending to become actors and directors. They seek help and advice from the masters of cinema. The guest of each seminar is an already held director or actor. He answers questions from students and the presenter talks about his childhood, shares his experience. At the acting studio also encourages student advice and other useful information that could help them learn. Presenters: James Lipton. Country: USA. Premiere: June 12, 1994. World. Directors: Jeff Wers, Lou Delpreet. Third place. Gold Rush. Plot of teleshow. Serious passions boil in every round of the game. And this is not surprising, because the players of the TV show Gold Rush are fighting for the main prize, $1 million. He will receive his strongest, most intelligent, cold-blooded and prudent. The TV show consists of 13 rounds, in each of which the winners who correctly answered the questions and completed the tasks receive gold bars and intermediate prizes of 50,000 and 100,000. In the season finale, the only lucky person will be a millionaire in front of the viewers. Presenters: Mark Staines. Participants: Elton LeBlanc, Michael Kevin Kearney. Country: USA. Fourth place. Pawn Stars. Teleshow plot. 3 generations of Harrison family men own the only pawn shop in Las Vegas. They specialize in the sale and purchase of rare and historically valuable items. Every day, the characters of the Lombard Stars television show deal with a multitude of things whose owners, in the pursuit of quick money, rent them out in exchange for cash loans or sell them. Sometimes truly unique specimens come across, for example, a 16th century samurai sword, a Super Bowl ring, a Picasso painting and much more. The task of men is to determine the origin and value of a property. Presenters: Rick Harrison, Corey Harrison, Richard Harrison, Austin Chamley Russell. Country: USA. Fifth place. Diners, Drive-ins and Dives. Plot of teleshow. A culinary television program is dedicated to establishments where delicious food is prepared. The leading California chef Guy Fieri every time goes on a trip to find the most interesting cafes and introduce viewers to them. Each issue of the TV show Cafes, Snack Bar and Eateries dedicated to a specific topic talks about 3 or 4 establishments. Guy Fieri arrives at the cafe on his convertible, immediately goes into the kitchen, gets acquainted with the cook and participates in the cooking process, witty commenting on what is happening. Hosts: Guy Fieri. Country: USA. Sixth place. The Pioneer Woman. Teleshow plot. In each issue of the culinary program, writer and blogger Ree Drummond shares with the audience the secrets of preparing delicious dishes. All recipes that Ree uses are simple. A woman lives with her large family on a ranch and buys fresh produce at the market. Leading TV show From the City to the Ranch. Delicious recipes from Ree comes up with interesting ways of serving each dish, and the cooking process accompanies life stories. Presenters: Rhea Drummond. Country: USA. Seventh place. The Grand Tour. Teleshow plot. A show about cars created by former presenters of the popular British Top Gear program, Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond and James May. The legendary Trinity travels the world with a mobile studio and arranges various competitions and exciting test drives. Grand Tour is not only a fascinating car guide, but also a kind of tourist guide to the most interesting cities and countries. Celebrities also take part in the program. Hosts: Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, James May. Country: USA. 8th place. Survivor. Teleshow plot: strangers of different ages and sports training go to the most remote corners of our planet in order to learn how to get food and water and build houses in extreme wildlife conditions far from civilization. According to the conditions of the competition, the participants of the TV show are divided into several teams and perform various tasks. Every week, according to the results of the general vote, the weakest player is sent home. The winner of the project receives a large cash prize of $1 million and the title of The Last Hero. The reality show Last Hero is the American version of the Swedish Expedition Robinson program, the format of which was implemented in many countries, including Russia. The American adaptation has received many prestigious awards, including Emmys. Hosts: Jeff Probst. Participants: Richard Hatch, Tina Wesson, Ethan Zohn, Vesepia Towers, Brian Haydick, Jenna Maraska, Sandra Diostine, Amber Burkick, Chris Doherty, Tom Yu, Danny Boatwright, Eraz Boskowskis, Yul Kwon, Earl Cole, Todd Herzog, Parvati Shallow, Robert Bob Crowley, James Thomas Jr., Natalie White, Jade Fabio Berza, Rob Mariano, Sophie Clark, Kim Spreadlin, Denise Stapley, John Cochran, Tyson Apostle, Tony Vlachos, Natalie Anderson, Mike Holloway. Country: USA. 9th place. Brain Games. More teleshow plot: host Jason Silva, using curious experiments, studies the human brain. It uses tests, interactive games, and other ways to explore various aspects of the mind: attention, decision-making, fear, and more. The program Mind Games is intended for those who are interested in how the human brain works and what its capabilities are. Hosts: Jason Silva. Participants: Steve Schreiber, Max Darwin, David Copperfield, Matthew Andrews, Ben Bailey. Country: USA. 10th place. Alaskan Bush People. More information: teleshow. The participants in the television program are the Brown family. The head of the family is Billy, his wife Amy, and 7 children. Browns settled away from civilization in the dense forests of Alaska. Viewers of the TV show Alaska, a family from the forest, can witness the real life of people at the ends of the world, filled with difficulties, encounters with dangerous animals, and the struggle with the harsh climate. A life in which there is a charm. Participants: Bill Brown, Gabe Brown. Country: USA.